Hi guys, I know it has been so long since I have posted a video and I apologize. Life has been interesting, if you shall say. I have been home for the last week and a half, so I have just been like off the grid, I feel like, and I'm back. I just got back to my apartment today and I feel like I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I have a few days before I'm leaving town again, so I need to reset, refresh, and do my monthly reset for April while I'm at it. So I'm cramming everything into the next few days and I wanted to take you guys along with me for some motivating content, some goal setting, all the reset things, cleaning, all that jazz. I'm gonna get started with laundry because I'm trying to unpack my suitcase here, and the first part of it is the mountain of laundry that I came home with, so. Trying to get some things done tonight so that tomorrow isn't so crazy, but honestly when I came back I don't know why I was expecting this place to be like burnt to the ground, but I was so pleasantly surprised, and I remembered that I cleaned before I left and took all the trash out. Everything was like fresh and ready to go when I got back, so I don't even have like dishes or anything to do. It's just my laundry that I came back with, so I'm feeling pretty good in that respect. Everything's honestly pretty clean because I cleaned before I left, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now I just need to unpack the rest of my crap. It has been a day, y'all. I have driven so far today. So tired of being in the car, but I'm back now and everything's fine. Also, when I went home for a week and a half, and let me just tell you how bad of a packer I am. I packed all the things that I thought I was gonna need and pulled out my biggest suitcase because I was like, well, I'm gonna be home for a week and a half, so I'm gonna need the big boy. And I pulled it out of the closet, and by the time I put all my clothes in, it literally fit all in one size. So I did not need that big of a suitcase, but then as I was going throughout my week at home, I was realizing that I did not pack as many clothes as I thought I did, and I needed more. So I had to do laundry at home, and now I'm having to do laundry again because I had to rewear so many pieces. It was a little embarrassing because I went to a family wedding the first weekend I was home. All the rest of my family came with like their little duffel bags for like a 2-night stay, and I came in with this ginormous suitcase, and it literally looked like I had packed up my entire apartment and put it in there. And when I pulled it out of the car, I was like, why is this so embarrassing? You guys have tiny bags and I have literally, I look like I'm going on a cruise, as my sister was saying. So I hurried into the elevator before anyone could see me. Let's unpack and get this stuff out of the way so that I can feel a little bit more relaxed. I got these cute new dresses from Marshall's, and I got so many compliments on this one. I wore it to the wedding, a bridal shower, and to church because I forgot to bring other church clothes. And then I also got this one, which is super cute. It's summery. It's a little bit shorter in the front than in the back, but super cute and it fits really well. And I was so excited because I also had gift cards, so it was even better. Stuff in there, that's why I wouldn't close. Last but not least, girl, my shoe rack is crazy. Anyway, I will give you guys some updates probably tomorrow later on in this video, so stick around for those if you're curious on where I've been, what I've been up to. But other than that, the only other thing I'm gonna do tonight is take a really nice shower, and then we'll go from there because I'm really tired from my drive. I woke up early to get on the road and I hit some traffic, so I'm just tired and I want to just shower and lay down and go to bed at like 8:30. So I'm gonna shower and I will probably just see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be up and at 'em early to get the ball rolling. yesterday, obviously, like I told you guys earlier in this video, and my allergies are already killing me. I don't know what happened, but spring has sprung and I've got a runny nose and itchy eyes. So I am preparing myself for the worst. I need to go to the store today, and one of the things on my list is Kleenex, because I think before I left I ran out of our last box, and that is going to be an essential during this battle of allergies. Literally, Daniel's car has a film of yellow pollen on top of it. Okay, I'm just standing here. It's 8 o'clock. I need to get something done. The place that I need to go to this morning opens at 9, so I want to be there right when they open, and the rest of the day is pretty flexible, but I do want to get a lot of things done. So let's get ready for the day and make some returns, go to the grocery. Take a moment. Okay. Here's my beautiful Dunkin drink. I got the iced Dunkalatte. I've never had that before. They gave me so much ice, and the people that work at this location are so nice. Every time I go, I'm like, they're just the happiest people ever, and they're just so kind. Anyway, this is an iced Dunkalatte with caramel swirl. What makes it a Dunkalatte, I've never had this before, is that it's coffee milk instead of 2%. So my gosh. Are you kidding? This is something that's dangerous because I could chug this and that would not be good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I was tempted to get the blueberry one. Their blueberry syrup isn't my fave, so I opted for caramel. It's very sweet. If you do not like sweet coffee, do not get that. And I would definitely order this again. Holy moly. Okay, let's go see if we can find, what's it called? Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm not feeling very hopeful, but I am gonna go look. Picked up 2 packages. These are both for UGC collabs that I will be doing this weekend and maybe next weekend because I have a later deadline for one of them, so I might wait a little bit, but this one on top definitely needs to be done this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. It's like eyeshadow sticks that you use for makeup, so that's really nice because I actually don't own eyeshadow, so now I have a new item to include in my makeup bag. I am back and it's time for a grocery haul. I want to show you guys what all I got and what I'm using to make meals this week. I'm actually really excited because these are 2 really good meals and I love when I get to make this, so I'm looking forward to it. But tonight I am making this creamy sausage rigatoni pasta. I don't know. I don't love using sausage in it, so I actually use ground beef, which kind of makes it like glorified bougie hamburger helper almost, but I still love it. So I have ground beef, chicken broth, heavy cream, marinara, and spinach. I already had the pasta noodles in the pantry, which is why I decided to make this week so that I could use up some of the things that I already have. And the other meal that I'm making is a stuffed pepper casserole. I have made this twice now And it is one of my favorite dishes to make because I love chopping the veggies, I love the peppers, and it is just so delicious. It also calls for sausage, but the first time I made it with sausage, I just didn't love it because I just don't really like Italian sausage. So I got ground beef. I got 2 pounds. So one is for that one, one's for this one. It calls for an onion, a green and red pepper, and then it has things like chicken broth, rice, salsa, things I already had on hand. So I only had to buy 4 things for this meal and it was pretty cheap for me. I just have really been loving cooking lately, and I've been trying to find new meals on Pinterest, and I will link the recipe in the description so that you can try it if you want. One of my favorite things right now is our fridge. Every letter that I've been getting from Daniel while he's gone has been taped on the fridge, and I am getting more and more. I love going back and rereading them as I go open the fridge, which is quite frequently, and it's just so exciting to hear from him. Even though it is just a letter, it's like so crazy to live that way in today's age where I can usually text him at a moment's notice and hear from him. Only getting letters is very different and very difficult, but it's been really sweet to write letters back and forth to one another, and we will definitely be keeping these for the rest of our lives. Now is the fun part of this reset. As you know, I always love the goal setting, reflection, and just overview of the month to come. I'm a planner at heart, so this is like my favorite part of the month, and I'm a little scared to go back and look at March because I just feel like I was all over the place, but it's okay. Let's check where we are today. Like I said, I want to go ahead and do the goal setting so that I just feel refreshed and ready to go for the new month to come. We're starting off with reflection. I think it's very important to reflect every month on the goals that you set to see how you achieve them, what you can do better the next month, and just setting better systems for yourself. I think if you don't go back and look at your goals, probably not gonna hit them next month either. My allergies, you guys, my nose is very stuffy, so if I sound bad, just pretend like you don't hear it. And my goals for the month of March were to work out 4 times a week. I definitely did this. I was actually really good about getting steps in, workouts in, just like moving a ton. And I was really proud of that, actually. I am not really on like a diet per se, but I'm really trying to watch what I'm eating, minus the honey bun I had this morning. And overall just trying to track better, eat better foods, cook more. I was feeling really good. Like my body was feeling good. I was feeling super confident. I was really loving cooking a lot, finding new recipes, and I just had a great month of March health-wise. My second goal was to get 2 new UGC clients. If you're new here, I do content creation and UGC, which is called user-generated content. Basically, I make ads and videos for brands for them to use on their social media. I think I did get 2 new UGC clients. My third goal was daily Bible reading. I did not follow through with this one too well. I think my problem is I get so focused on one area and then I just like forget about everything else. So like I think in the month of March I was really focused on my health and getting a workout in, eating right, that I just kind of neglected my YouTube, UGC, Bible reading, like pretty much everything else I feel like I just neglected. I'm gonna try and be better about that in the month of April. My goal for 2025 is to read 25 books. And I'm currently at 6, so I'm right on track. I'm 3 months into the year and I've read 2 books a month pretty much, give or take. I think I've actually read 3, 0, and 3, but who's counting? And I just picked up that new Hunger Games book, so I think I'm gonna read that on my trip. I'm going to the beach. I don't think I said that, but that's gonna be a great beach read, and I have a couple of books on my Kindle that I can also read, so that will be great. I am just so excited to sit on the beach and read a good book and get a tan because girl, I am pale. Moving on to April goals, I want to give you guys a little recap on March because in my planner you do a monthly reflection of the previous month before you set your goals for the next month. This month was great, as I told you. I was really focused on my health and I just felt really good. I kind of got off track when I went home just because you're not in your own space, you're not in your normal routine. but I'm ready to get back into it because I was honestly really enjoying it, which isn't something I would have expected out of myself because I've never been the most like health conscious when it comes to food and stuff. I'm really looking forward to continuing that in April, but like I said, I went home for like a week and a half. I had a wedding that I went to, a bridal shower, and I just had such a great time seeing family and friends. Getting out of here where I've been by myself for so long. If you don't know, my husband is in the army and he's gone right now, so I have been by myself for a couple of months now, and it's just like not super fun. I know that I signed up for this and everything, so I don't want to be like, I can't believe this is happening, because obviously I knew it was coming, but it's just been difficult and we can't even communicate except through letters like I told you guys earlier. So it's been an adjustment, but I think it's been good for me to just challenge myself and learn how to grow individually. And obviously I'm very excited for him to come back, and I think we're gonna have a great time when we get back. We're also moving after he gets back, so there's just like a lot of things coming up in the future, and I've just kind of been putting everything on pause. I feel like while he's gone, I have just been like, I don't know, I've been trying to fill my time with other people and spending time with friends here, but I really want to focus in April on getting back on track with balance with work and stuff. Like obviously you guys know I took like a 2-month hiatus on YouTube, and I did not intend to do that. I actually had a March reset video fully filmed. The whole thing was filmed. I did everything, and I never got around to editing it in a timely manner, and it just didn't make sense to post it in the middle of March, so I didn't post it. But here I am with this one. Hopefully this one actually gets edited. I will make sure that this goes up, okay? But it's just been an interesting last couple of months, but we have exciting things coming up. Like I said, we're moving. I'm actually starting a new business coming up, probably after we move and get settled. I know I've said that in some previous videos, but I will talk a little bit about it because I'm stoked about it. If you don't know, I used to run a Etsy jewelry shop back in 2020 to like 2023-ish. Anyway, I was pretty successful with my marketing strategies and I was doing really well, and I loved selling stuff. I loved making stuff and selling it and shipping it. Like I just loved the whole business, like product-based business model. So I am starting a new product-based business. I am going to be doing fridge magnets, and you can send in custom photos. You can do photos of your dog, photos of your wedding, anything that you want, that picture that you love, put it on your fridge. Bible verses, like there are a million things. I have so many ideas written down, and I'm waiting on the supplies to come in, but I am so stoked about this new business, and I am just so excited. Like obviously I think that that's important. You want to be excited about what you're doing, but I am just thrilled, and I feel like every few days I think about it and I'm like, I just can't wait to start this, but I'm just waiting on the stuff to come in. And at this point I don't think I'm going to start it until after we get settled into our new place, because it just doesn't really make sense to get everything out and start it when I'll just have to pack it right back up and move. So I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. That is coming up. Keep that on your radar. I'm so excited, and I think I'm going to start doing some small business vlogs and things like that. I know sometimes I do work from home vlogs, but they're all about content creation, so this one will be a little bit different because it is a product business. I love watching small business vlogs. I just love the small business vibes. They're so fun. I just love it. So I'm thrilled. If you can't tell, I'm so excited about it. And anyway, that's coming in the next few months. I'm gonna stop talking about that because I'm rambling. I've been rambling for a long time. I've been trying to catch you guys up on what I've been doing and what's coming because I haven't posted in so long, so I apologize if you do not care. Feel free to skip, but I am gonna get into my monthly goals for April and setting up my month and stuff. So let's get into that. I'm gonna stop rambling and let's set some goals. Okay, now that that is all done, let's go over my goals for the month of April. I tried to make it cute by adding some stickers and some highlighting, and it just makes it a little bit more fun because sometimes goals can be daunting, but making it cute can make it better. One other thing I also want to do is to set some kind of tracker and maybe put it on the fridge. I did that for the month of February, but I just struggled to keep up with it because I was like, wait, did I do this? And then I'd get behind and be like, wait, did I do this 2 days ago? I don't remember. And anyway, it wasn't really working out, so maybe I'll try and find a new system for that. But anyway, my first goal is to post 5 YouTube videos for this month. Usually I try and post on Sundays and Wednesdays, but as of right now, that schedule is just not doable for me, and I just need to kind of take a step back from that many videos. So I think 5 videos this month is doable for me, and I just want to be more consistent and stay on top of my YouTube game because I love posting on here. I love filming and editing these videos, and I love hearing from you guys. It just makes it so much more fun. It's just the best social media platform. I just love YouTube so much. I feel like there's just a better connection on here, so I apologize for not showing up and posting in the past couple of months, but I appreciate you guys checking in on me. I had a couple of people check in and see how I was doing, which was really, really kind, and just made me realize that this community is maybe stronger than I thought it was. It's really easy to get caught up in the numbers. Like, oh, I only have 2,000 subscribers, but 2,000 subscribers is a lot compared to a lot of other YouTube channels, and I am so grateful that you guys watch my videos and care enough to check in on me. It is just so kind, and I really appreciated those people checking in on me. It meant the world to me, so I apologize for not updating you guys and showing you what's been going on, and I will promise to be better this month. My second goal is kind of like last month, to work out 4 times a week and just eat better in general. This one's just like a health goal. Some of my steps are to plan my workouts, do daily walks, meal planning, and just cooking more at home, which honestly I've been doing all of those things, so I think this is very achievable for me, and I'm looking forward to keeping this up this month. My third goal for the month of April is to get 2 new UGC clients. I kind of stole this from last month, but it's just something that feels very attainable for me, and right now where I am with UGC, I just don't think I can set these crazy goals or like even money goals, because I know I've done that in the past, but right now I just need to work my way back up to being more consistent, and so I think that's a good way for me to do that. So some of my steps are to pitch more, posting on my UGC Instagram as well as my Twitter or X, and prep those posts in advance so that I am consistent and don't have to show up every single day for them. If I prep them all on Sunday or Monday, they can go out throughout the week, and it just makes it easier for me, so I'd love to do that if I remember and if I'm good enough to do that, so we'll see. Overall, my focus for April is to balance all areas of my life: work, personal, spiritual, and health. So just balance this month is my top priority, so we'll see how that goes. And then at the bottom in the notes section, I write some other smaller goals for the month. So I put prep my magnet business ideas. I've already done so much research, and I have a whole Notion page dedicated to all of my things, but I just kind of want to revisit that because I did that a couple of months ago. So I want to revisit it, put some new ideas in there, maybe start like a marketing strategy in advance so that when the time comes, I'm ready to go. Also, 2 books, 2 new meals this month, and I really want to make a meal binder. I've talked about this before, but every time I go to make my meal plan for the week, I forget everything I know how to make and all of my recipes. So I really want to have like a specific format for my recipes, print them out, put them in like protective sleeves in a little binder, and keep it in the kitchen so that I can think of my meals easier and everything will be in one place instead of a bunch of different screenshots on my phone. That is an ongoing goal that I have yet to do, and every time I say I'm gonna do it, I never end up doing it, so that's on me. Anywho, those are my goals for April. I would love to know what your all's goals are. Please comment down your goals below for the month of April. Maybe if you comment your goals, you'll feel a little bit more accountability and you'll want to work towards your goals as well. That was a lot of talking. My apologies. I think I'm going to take a little break, have some lunch, and we will revisit the budget. April budget is done. I'm still waiting to close out my March budget because there's still a few days left, and I've had a lot of transactions in the last couple of days, so I want to let those come through first before I manually add them. delish. I was a little worried the banana was super mushy, but this is so good. One of the next things for my reset is to get some movement in. It's super warm out today, so I'm gonna put on a tank top and some sunscreen and go get some vitamin D. But I am going to include some old footage that I have and never used in the gym because I filmed in public and that is not very fun. So I want to use it because I did that and I want it to be seen because it took a lot of courage to film in public in the gym. So I'm gonna show you guys that footage instead of my walk, but just know that I'm going for a walk and this footage is old. Okay, I think that's gonna be all for my April reset. I think this video is probably getting pretty long by this point, so I think I'm gonna stop it while I'm ahead so I don't go crazy with the editing and can actually get this video up. But if you watched to this point, thank you so much for following along. Thank you so much for just being here and watching my videos. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm just so thankful for you guys. Liking my stuff, commenting, it just really means the world to me, and I am just so grateful for the support and this community because I just didn't realize how strong of a community it was, and I am just so grateful. I will be back with more videos, I promise. I will not take so long of a hiatus, but I think my posting will be a little bit more sporadic than normal. But turn on your post notifications, the little bell on my channel, so that you get notified when a new video goes up. You can also follow me on Instagram for updates. I don't post too much, but I do post on my stories sometimes, so if you want to follow along on the more daily occurrences, then you can follow me there. That being said, that is all that I have in this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!